Community Morning and Moon, sweet friends. It is Moonwind Fairy here. Here to do your weekend vibes general reading. So like if you see this, there might be a message here for you. If not, I'm just telling a story. So let's see what's going on for this weekend. We've got Mother's Day this weekend. So let's see. Six of Cups. Yep. Family, siblings, people from the past coming back in, feeling really nostalgic. It also could mean having to heal the past. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. The Hermit. This is introspection. This is going within. This is for searching for your star and for your purpose. Six of Wands. Wands are our energy, our enthusiasm, and our passion. Six of Wands is victory. It's overcoming. It's badass success. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our home and how we make our monies. Ace of Pentacles is planting seeds for a successful future. This could be starting something new. And that there's been a lot of aces floating around these days. So, in the readings. So it definitely feels like we're beginning something new. One more. Page of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. So what I say we got going on is we're feeling kind of nostalgic. We could be dealing with or running into someone from the past. And it could necessarily be a happy nostalgic, or it could be like a need to kind of heal things. This is children and siblings, and it's healing the past. So I think like what we've been going through collectively is we're needing to continually work on ourselves, but definitely healing any past stuff. Because, of course, like if we don't, then we're just bringing our past with us into new things, into new relationships, new situations. And, you know, we don't want to do that. So you got Page of Cups. So I think the need or the reason for healing the past and being nostalgic is because you want to heal this inner child. And again, you don't want to be naive anymore. This is more like, you know, you're wiser because you've done the work. You've done the introspection. You've searched for your star. So I think that, you know, in your introspection, in searching for your star, finding your purpose, healing the past, and, you know, not being so naive, you're actually turning the Page of Cups into magic and serendipity. And you're also planting seeds for a successful future. This could be a new relationship. This could be a job. This could be some kind of situation. It could just be your family relationships with your children or your siblings. It's going to be very successful and it's going to be victorious. You're going to overcome a lot of that stuff. So I'm going to say, I think we had planting seeds. I don't know. Successful beginnings. I don't know. We'll see what else. But I think that there's a need this weekend. You'll probably be with family or, you know, interacting with them. And you could be feeling very nostalgic too. But moving forward, we're healing. We're healing the past. We're not naive anymore. We're not wearing our heart on our sleeve. You know, we're looking for, we've done the introspection and we're ready to plant seeds for a successful future. And we will be victorious. All right, let's see what's going on with these other cards. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. So it's got to do with family. And having material and spiritual abundance. This is hard work. This is, leaving a legacy for your loved ones, but this is having a comfortable, safe, and secure home, life, environment, relationships. 5 of Cups, because you may be in this, 5 of Cups, and then you got 6. So you might be coming from a place of feeling disillusioned or disappointed. You could be grieving the loss. You could be, feeling really nostalgic of days gone by, especially with, how things were when you were a kid, or how things were when your kids were kids, and, all that stuff. The 5 of Cups is, you may have lost 3 cups, but you still have 2. So there's always something to be grateful for. We might use this one. All right, so we got 10 of Pentacles, and let's see what else. 3 of Wands, because it's time for you to start looking towards your future with hope and enthusiasm. Wands are energy, our enthusiasm, and our passion. It's time for your ship to come in. 9 of Pentacles. Hoo-wah. This is independently successful. This is having a very satisfied and fulfilling life. This is having the home you love, the pets, the relationships. Everything is comfortable, safe, and secure. So, wow. Let's see. So, yeah, I think we are coming away from this feeling of disillusion or disappointment or grieving. It's hard to, especially when you're nostalgic about the past, about, the good old days. Or there could be somebody from the past that keeps gnawing at your psyche or something like that. So you want to heal this past. And you want to really kind of heal your inner child, because that's what this is all about. Healing this inner child. Because you've done the introspection, or you're doing the introspection. You're really figuring out, what is your purpose? You're searching for your star. And part of searching for your star is it's time for your ship to come in. It's time for you to look towards your future with hope and enthusiasm. Time for you to plant seeds for a successful future. A future where you are independently successful, where you're able to have this very comfortable, safe, secure, and satisfied lifestyle. A life where you feel materially and spiritually blessed within your family, within your environment, and you want to be you want to be victorious in overcoming these energies. You want to heal that past. You want to let go of the disillusion or disappointment that you may have in others or even in yourself, because you really want to heal this inner child so that you can move forward. I'm going to say the vibe is gratitude for thankful for the weekend, not Thankful Thursday. But I think, we might, especially if we're around family, how it goes. Sometimes we get very nostalgic, but it also can create feelings, it can just create feelings. So you want to really kind of heal that. And I think the reading for this weekend is one about planting seeds. I'm going to say planting seeds, but it's mostly being in gratitude and moving forward. So planting seeds, we got a lot of that. I don't know, maybe gratitude. I don't know. Let's see what this says. I'm going to pull an oracle card. So let's see what the oracle cards are just like positive affirmations. It's kind of like if the universe could say, speak to you, this is what it's saying. So let's see. Assurance. I like this. All right. Assurance. That might be the vibe. Remain steady and be assured you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and your skills are intact. You will feel motivated to work in areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear. And as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. I'm going to say the vibe is assurance. I think this weekend will find us around our family and friends. We're going to be feeling nostalgic, we're going to be healing that inner child, and we're going to move forward planting seeds for a successful future, independently successful, materially and spiritually abundant. So the vibe for this weekend is assurance. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.